Alright. Quick start. I think I can get it early. I'm not entirely sure, but I think I should be able to get it early.
Get it early?
What are you doing? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how many flags you have to fire before you can actually get that event, but I'm going to try my damnedest to get it right away. If it doesn't work, I'll record it in post. Upload it as a bonus video.
You're talking about where Mr. Barrows is?
Yep. Gasp. Wow, this room always lags when you enter it the first time for some reason. And there's the creepy portrait thing again. Let's see, let's kill Laura this time. Wow, she looks so pained. Uah. I like how hilarious the sisters appears in that scene. Also how there is actually no sign of physical violence at Laura at all. It's like she's just hanging around in the shower, all tied up.
Hey there, nice to see ya.
I got caught by this crazy demon child. Oh, you should have been there.
I don't get is why does Mrs. Barrows bring these kids specifically? It's just coincidence?
Well, the thing is that Dan Barrows, the big demon child, is a gluttonous cannibal. And little Pompey Barrows, or the Scissor Man as he's usually referred to, is a homicidal sadist. So basically, Mary travels around the country adopting children from various orphanages and adoption agencies, brings them here, has Bobby have his fun chasing them around the mansion and murdering the shit out of them, and then feeds them to Dan.
Fun.
For the whole family. Alright, let's head to the kitchen.
You're gonna drink stuff you shouldn't?
Oh, yes.
Always a good lesson for kids. Drink mysterious things you find in cupboards.
It will either heal you to full health, or you will die. See if I actually even have access to it. There it is. The hotspot is below the calendar for some reason. Let's see. I can grab a drink. Some drinks are lined up here, yes, and that is why I want you to grab one, Jennifer. Seriously, go a bit wild. You're going to die anyway. Hooray, vigor was restored. That is exactly what we didn't want, though. Where are the roofies? Don't tell me she's going to refuse to drink until we drain her a bit. Oh well, time to go running.
Go fall or something.
Running laps in the kitchen.
Or is there only one beverage?
I'm not entirely sure. I think there are several. Hopefully. There are other ways to get this event, but I think all of them except this one involve getting caught by Mary, which is sort of hard actually. Because it's at very specific points in the story that you can encounter her without her trying to actually murder you. I think there is one event at least where she offers you a drink.
Ah.
And if you, like, a complete and utter dolt, accept a drink from a strange woman in a mansion filled with psychopathic killers, well, sort of get what's coming to you in a sense. Alright, let's see. And she's refusing. Well, looks like we're not getting that event then.
Oh, poop.
Oh, poop. Let's re-enter the room and check.
What if you open the meat locker?
Actually, let's open the meat locker and enjoy that too. Why not? The funny thing is that once you open the meat locker, you can't actually return to the kitchen more or less until you get the insecticide. There's something shiny here. Hiss. Hiss. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I need a drink. Oh god, someone give me a drink. Just look at him go. This is a bad mansion. This is a bug mansion. And suddenly they're all just gone.
They're kitchen-only roaches.
They thrive on meat.
They all went back into the freezer.
And close the door.
Which? Yes, behind them.
And don't come back. Well then. That's a bit of a bust.
Are there drinks anywhere else?
I don't think so. Let's see. Do we have access? See if we can hear the scream this time. We can look out the window and get that event. There we go.
There you go.
And there you go. S ending unattainable. In fact, I think even the A ending is unattainable after this.
And...
Oh well. I never liked her anyway. Alright, well, there's not really all that much left to do, I think. Unless, of course... Come to think of it, this might actually unlock the G ending, so let's get that.
Yes, according to this, it will.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Can you ever trip on the steps? Rumrusher wants to know.
In the stairs? No, I don't think so. Stairs are like the original Resident Evil stairs in that they basically exist in their own separate dimension where nothing bad ever happens. This is a key! A car key! Seriously, at this point she shouldn't really have any doubts about getting away anymore. I mean, she's seen 2 of her 3 friends killed right in front of her, more or less. And then, like, the others. What do you mean, the others? There's only a lot left. And, seriously, she's far more capable than you are.
Well, to be fair, at this point you supposedly don't know that Mrs. Barrows is evil, so...
Fuck that bitch. I'm getting out of here. Good luck, suckers! Well then, I think that's all of Clock Tower that we're going to show off tonight, actually.
Alright, well what's up for next horror stream?
Well, that is as of yet undecided. So that is why I am going to open up the thread for suggestions. Let me know what horror game you want to see next, and I'll see what I can do. So what do we think about this game, really? Were you scared at any time?
I think a little bit when, especially at first when, you know, you got Scissor Man after you, and he could be anywhere, and you don't know where, and you don't know where to run. I can't imagine how they expect you to actually find out that hay thing, though. Like going up on the hayloft, he'll go away. Because as far as I could, you know, you wouldn't really think he'd lack peripheral vision to that extent.
Not to mention that half the time you do it, you actually get killed anyway, which means that it's not really so much a learning experience as an experimental experience.
But this is definitely the kind of game that I find frightening, where something could jump out at you literally at any time, and you could die and that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is basically, yeah, I think I wanted this to be the first game because it's an excellent example of really the early effective survival horror. As I mentioned, we start out with isolation, separation, and then survival, which is basically the 3 steps to the setup of, well, pretty much every horror game ever made, more or less. You're always isolated, you're always separated from your friends, and you have to survive. That is basically what defines horror in video games, because that's the easiest way to do it. And Clock Tower does this really effectively, mainly because you are in this haunted-style mansion far up in the foresty hills. You have friends along with you, but you are instantly separated from them, and you spend the rest of the game running from a homicidal maniac and desperately trying to reunite with your friends. And it works really well, actually.
You know what? It reminds me of the game SOS, which is not a horrible, you know, horror-type game, but for some reason it's very similar in my mind.
Yeah. I just love how lazy this ending is. And so she returned to the orphanage in a stolen car, reporting the deaths of 2 innocent girls at a mansion she could locate. The police didn't give a shit, didn't listen to her, and 3 days later she was found dead.
Dead. Yeah,
It's
that was
like,
oh wait, we're one ending short kind of ending.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't really think that one quite all the way through, did they? Oh
I mean,
dear.
it doesn't even make sense. How do you get a homicidal, you know, giant scissors wearing kid to an orphanage to kill one person and not
Well,
everybody else?
what's more interesting is that basically there are no means of transport left up there anymore, which means that Mary must have taken care of the remaining poor Lot who was all alone up there. Then she walked all the way down to the train station, took the train into town, went to the orphanage, waited until night falls, climbed over the wall, broke open a window, snuck in, and then somehow managed to kill Jennifer without making it look like homicide. That's actually really impressive.
They've had practice, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So,
Shannon
quick...
Junko SOS is the one with the boat.
Excuse me, what is going with...
Somebody was asking, was SOS that I mentioned the one with the boat? And somebody mentioned human made it as well, and so that's probably why they're similar. And then Shining Joker asked, is that the one with the boat? And I said yes.
Yeah.
And that brings us to the current time.
And so, we arrive at now. Right, so basically a quick rundown of the endings we didn't get. A ending is the canon ending, in which Jennifer survives but no one else. As I mentioned in the S ending, that basically Mary grabs the other surviving girl and throws her into the cogs of the clock tower, killing her horribly. But then, depending on how you have it set up, you manage to either throw Mary off, or the crows come around to save you again. And then in endings B, C, D, E, and F, you die.
Yay!
Yay! In ending B, Mary kills you. I think Mary kills you in ending C as well. Ending D, you are killed in the elevator. Ending E, you're also killed in the elevator. And in F, I think you're also killed in the elevator. There are many elevator deaths in this game.
Hooray!
Well, actually, I think in F you actually die before you even enter the elevator. Because I believe that, unless I misremember, I think that Bobby is actually waiting for you in the elevator. When you open the door, you get a dead end finish, so to speak. But yeah, that was Clock Tower. Good times.
Hooray!
Hooray.
Very scary for its age.
It's an actual good horror game. And it has aged incredibly well, actually. Apart from the whole getting horribly lost for 20 minutes at a time thing, which, well, was how you made long games back in the day. It's actually a really solid game. It's a really solid game. Well, I hope you all enjoyed watching, because this is the end of the stream. Domus, thank you, as always, for joining me. You've been wonderful, as always.
Always a pleasure. If scariest.
I was looking forward to you sobbing and hiding in a corner, but you didn't give me that joy.
No, sorry, not that girl.
I'll have to find a scarier game.
I'll have to be playing it, I think. Although, you know, the game that I last called my husband in to sit next to me while I played was actually Zelda, Twilight Princess, because those hands that come and grab you scared the fuck out of me.
It's like the Re-Deads in Ocarina of Time.
Mm-hmm. They're scary things. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, Stream Chat, let me know in the thread what horror game you want to see the week after next, because next Saturday we are going to finish up our Sega CD Top 20, in which we will be playing wonderful games like Make My Video with Marky Mark. I'm certainly looking forward to that, if nothing else. Because, yeah, that game is fantastic.
Go
so
ahead,
look forward
punk.
to that.
Make my video.
Oh, God. Oh, Mark Wahlberg, what did you do to yourself? Right. See you all next week, everyone. Thanks for watching.